because LeBron does not believe in load management. He told us as much last game. Here's what he said.
Why wouldn't I play if I'm healthy? It doesn't make any sense to me, personally. I mean, I don't know how many games I got left in my career. I don't know how many kids that may show up to a game that they're to come see me play, and if I sit out, then what? That's my obligation. My obligation is to play for my teammates, and if I'm healthy, then I'm going to play. If coach sits me out, then I'm not healthy, and it's just that simple.
I love it. I love it in 2019. I love it.
He's such a phony.
What?
LeBron is a straight-up phony.
How's that phony?
Because a couple years ago when he was taking all those games off, when he came
What
to L.A.
year? Last year?
But for his last year in Cleveland.
You mean when he was hurt last year?
No, I'm talking the last year in Cleveland when he took the games off. He came to L.A. Fans, he played in the Clippers game and he sat out. I mean, he played in the Lakers game on Friday and sat out the Clippers game on Sunday. And all those kids had LeBron jerseys. They cried their eyes out. They were so bummed out. And he was not hurt. If you remember, the league came down. LeBron played all the games the next year because the league came down on the guys for taking the load management. LeBron did load management last year, Rob G, didn't he? He that's where we got the term from.
Stop
it was from LeBron James, and now he's trying to rub it in Kawhi Leonard's face. Oh, if I'm healthy, I'm going to play. Rub. If I'm healthy, I'm going to play. A little kid came and bought tickets.
All right, stop. Are you talking about phony?
That's phony, LeBron.
You hate load management, and you're always the one railing about, what about the 10-year-olds? What about the 9-year-olds? They get to go to one game a year, and Kawhi doesn't play. And you're going to jump on LeBron James? What are you talking about load management? Last year, 2 years ago, 82 games.
That's the year he played 82 because that was the first time in his career he played 82.
The year before that, 74,
that's
76, 60. You're not load managing when you play 76 games, 74 games.
Yes, he was taking the games on
here and there. He said, is not load management.
He said that if I'm healthy, I'm playing. He set those games out. I remember the one in L.A. People were so upset. And there was another one in Memphis where he didn't even make the trip, and it was near Christmas, Chris, and people got tickets. The kids got tickets for Christmas, and LeBron was not N.O.T. hurt and didn't even make the trip. And I'm just telling you, so don't act like you never did load management and you never disappointed anybody. That's my only claim.
One or two games here or there.
Michael Jordan played all the games.
So what? He wasn't Michael Jordan in terms of durability. Karl Malone.
About not disappointing people.
Missing a few games here or there is not load management. We are now talking about missing 20-some-odd games. And I like Kawhi. So I'm not just making it about Kawhi, but I don't like the load management. LeBron is right on the money.
I don't like load management either.
Well, then why are you ripping LeBron James when he says, if I'm healthy, I'm playing? Because like you say, if I'm right and I'm ripping, he says, if I'm healthy, I'm balling.
Because he took weeks off. Don't you remember a couple years ago he went to Miami?
He wasn't healthy.
They took 2 weeks off and recharged or whatever he did.
His first year in Cleveland. His first year in Cleveland.
He took 2 weeks off.
He was homesick. He had spent 4 years at the beach in Miami.
No, he wasn't.
He needed to get himself together mentally, emotionally, spiritually.
Him and Dwayne Wade at the Clevelander or whatever that place is called in Miami. That's where he was.
No, hold on. You watched the beginning of that season. We all looked at that and said, this is not the normal LeBron James. And
Yes, it was like he was missing something.
He wasn't healthy. He had 2 weeks off to get himself together, and he came back balling and has been balling ever since. What's so difficult about this?
I'm just saying the way he's trying to.
I can't believe you today. First, you would take Eli Manning over Drew Brees. Now you're ripping LeBron for ripping load management?
Yeah, because he did load management. He's not doing it this year.
Out a game or two.
And all of a sudden, he's going to point fingers because you know why? Kawhi Leonard came to L.A., took away a little of his shine. He playing all hard in November and December. He's afraid that Kawhi is going to spoil the broth at the end of the NBA season when the Clippers win the championship and knock them out. So this is his little dig on Kawhi. Dig all you want. It ain't going to help you come postseason time. So you go ahead.
Why are you're going to sit here and rip LeBron James for respecting the game?
No, but
he's respecting the game. He's actually playing a career low in minutes. That's how you load manage.
But he
load
also
manage by dropping your minutes from 38, 36 to 33 or 34. That's how you load manage, not just by sitting out complete games.
LeBron did that is my point. Don't act like he never
He
did
did it every blue moon.
The commissioner had a sit down with him the year he played 82. That was a byproduct because ABC and ESPN were so mad that him and
it was more so Golden State.
Golden State, they missed those Saturday night games, right, on ABC. You remember that?
I remember.
All right, and that's what I'm saying. And they weren't hurt. So my point is, don't act like LeBron. Don't act like you never took off when you were healthy, because that's not true.
In an 82-game season.
That's all I'm saying.
In an 82-game season, LeBron has played. Last year he was hurt, obviously played 55. He also had a 69-game season once. Other than that, he's always played at least 74 games. At least. Kawhi's longest season ever is 74 games.
No, but
and that's only twice he's played. Twice, I believe, he's played in the 70s.
I get it, but my only point, though, Chris, is don't talk about if it doesn't make sense to me. That's what he said. If I'm healthy, I'm playing. That's what he said. He didn't say that, you know what? I was a part of this load management, and you know what?
He wasn't.
I see I was wrong about it, and I won't do that because I'm cheating the fan.
Because he sat out a game
that conversation.
Here or there,
yeah.
a game. Stop
yes.
it. He has never been a part of
You know I'm right
management.
about this.
It's our man, Cuttino Mobley. What's up, brother?
Cuttino.
Yo, listen. No way,
no how. You already know.
What's up, brother? Happy holidays, man.
That's right.
Yeah, I miss you guys, man. How y'all doing?
We are great. All right, look, let's start with one of your former teams, the Houston Rockets.
Uh-huh.
I love what James Harden, he's fascinating to watch. I give him all the credit in the world individually for what he's doing, 38, 39 points a game. But I don't, number one, think you can win that way. And I also think as good as he is, it has to be tough to play with him when he's got that type of usage rate. What's your take on that whole thing?
Well, I'm a fan of James, and you're spot on, right? Like I always, a lot of what you say is very logical, very rational. And, I don't think anybody who win the scoring titles at 36, 37, 38, 39, 40 points, are going to lead their team to the championship.
Right. 32 and a half points is the highest. That's Michael Jordan.
Right. Yep. And, he had a Scottie Pippen, who was one of the best all-around players ever. So, what James is doing is remarkable, but at the same time, it's still – basketball to me is more of a rhythm sport. So if you don't get the ball, I don't care if you're Joe Schmo on the team, if you don't get the ball on a consistent basis throughout the flow of the game, the rhythm in your mind is gone. So James is actually the only one with good rhythm during the course of a game. And you got to think about it this too. Just because you're shooting 14 free throws a game, the game's stopping. The only person during that game that is in rhythm is you at the free throw line. Everybody else, 14 times, they're sitting there at the free throw line waiting to touch the ball themselves.
Cuttino. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No. Go ahead.
No, I was going to ask you, Lakers are losing right now in Indiana, but what an incredible start when you consider how many parts were changed in the offseason and, trying to figure it all out. I knew they would be good, but I'm stunned at the start. How stunned are you at what they've been able to do?
Listen, you know me. I'm not stunned at all. You stunned. I'm not stunned.
You're right, because last year,
he picked the Clippers.
You're right, because last year I told you they weren't going to make the playoffs on national television, and you poo-pooed me. You poo-pooed me, Cuttino, and you bet me chicken wings, and I'm still waiting for my wings, and I was right. You looked at me like I was crazy, like I had 3 heads.
Hey, yo, listen. You see all this animation you're doing, that still don't negate the fact that LeBron James got hurt. If he wouldn't have got hurt,
oh, stop it! He wasn't hurt when they lost last year to the Memphis Grizzlies and the Atlanta Hawks and all those bad games they lost. Stop using that as a crutch.
Okay, all right.
All right.
But you surprised, you excited about what they're doing right now.
They're still not going to win the championship. They're not going to win the championship.
On TV last year, I look at you and what I say, boy, you something else. You know that? You something else.
Cuttino Mobley joining the odd couple. It sounds, look, I picked the Lakers. Rob picked the Clippers to win it all. And I give the Clippers a lot of credit. They are tough. But it sounds like you are going with the Lakers as well. First of all, is that true? And secondly, if so, why do you think they are better than the Clippers?
I truthfully, I don't think they're better than the Clippers. I think the Clippers actually have more than the Lakers. The Lakers are big. So listen, God forbid anything happens to LeBron. You know,
right?
I'm weighing my bet on LeBron James all day long. But you still have 3 closers with the Clippers and a really, a stifling defense with the Clippers. So I mean, I'm going to nod my head towards the Clippers a little bit.
So
on this
you're
one.
Picking the Clippers to win the West.
Yeah, I'm picking the Clippers to win the West. But again, you still can't count out LeBron James. That's going to be a nice battle. Hopefully, it's a hallway series.
Right.
Yeah, I still like the Clippers. I think they'll be where defensively. I love that team, and it's not how you start, Cuttino. You know this. It's how you finish. So we'll see what happens.
My question is this, because I think the key to that series, let's assume they meet in the Western Conference Finals, will be Anthony Davis. Because as good of perimeter defenders as the Clippers have, LeBron's going to do his thing. LeBron's going to give you his 27, 10, and 8 or whatever it is, something around there. The key, I don't think the Clippers, though, have somebody to match up with AD. Harrell's a little small. Zubac, isn't mobile enough. My question, though, is does AD have the dog in him to go out there and dominate that series?
That's a great question. But at the end of the day, if you got LeBron James, who's I think is the best ever, right? As far as the most complete basketball player ever, to me, that's just my opinion, right? Okay, so you have Kawhi Leonard, and if Kawhi Leonard's healthy, and then you have Paul George, and Paul George is healthy, and then you have Lou Williams, and Lou Williams healthy, you got to deal with them guys. That's 3 closers right there, right? So I haven't seen AD close out a series yet. That's yet to be seen, but from anybody. Playing a full season is yet to be seen. So at the end of the day, truthfully, 7 years, I'm going to go with guys that I know who's a 2-time Finals MVP in Kawhi Leonard and a really, really good closer in Paul George as well as Lou Williams. I mean, I'm liking that team.
And they got a coach who's won a championship and future Hall of Famer. And they got a lot of other things. Patrick Beverly,
They got a great squad. It's going to be.
That's 10 men deep.
I think these are 2 incredible teams.
But Cuttino, we finally agree on something that you'd rather take a team that with proven guys who have done it, even though at some point maybe
got proven guys.
No, I'm talking about Anthony Davis is not, and he's the other big part. You just said that he's the piece that's going to determine it.
Cuttino, let me ask you this.
Yep.
Let's go to an ex-Laker, Lonzo Ball.
Yeah, let's talk about that. We've been asking about this. Yeah.
Week. He's been benched for a guy, Kendrick Williams, that people haven't even heard of.
I think he was on Urkel at one point. I don't even know who that was.
What is your feeling about Lonzo? Is he officially going to be a bust and he's just, he's not going to be this star that some people thought? Or what do you think is going on with him?
Okay, so my major in college, psychology communications, I sit there and I think of him, I look at him, it's not that he's not talented, it's not that he can't play in the NBA and play at a high level. I think it's more off the court issues that's happening with him. And now it's because in basketball, everything's momentum, it's rhythm. So in basketball, if I'm struggling in a basketball game, let's just give you this analogy. If I'm struggling in a basketball game and I'm 0 for 6, 0 for 7, I need a layup or I need to get to the free throw line so I can get these jitters out of me. So the same thing happens throughout life. So whether it's his father, whether it's his baby mom, whether it's just the situation of leaving LA and the embarrassment of walking around, but I have no clue. But it just seems to me that it's not basketball related. But while he's on the court, he's not playing with the love that I used to see him play with, or the efficiency or the urgency that I used to see him play with. So I just being a basketball player myself and going through different situations off the court, when I come on the court, sometimes, not a lot of the times, it affects you as an individual. Just like Kobe Bryant when he had the little situation with the people in Colorado.
Right. He played
literally
better.
Focused
but,
him, right.
Yeah.
He focused himself. He lasered in and focused and said, you know what? I was embarrassed off the court, but I'm going to make sure while I'm playing I'm not embarrassed on the court. And a lot of guys, they go through situations and they still play, but they don't play to their full capability because there's so much worry off the court. And I think personally, and I could be wrong, but I think personally there's some things that's going on that he's holding, and now that he keeps playing different games and having bad games, now he's questioning, or the organization or the coach or whoever is questioning his effort, his heart, his talent, his this, his that. I don't think it's that, because he can play. I just think it's some off the court that's bothering him that has grew and spiraled to a point now where people think he's a bust, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, because we thinking he's going to New Orleans. He has a fresh start. He's out of the bright lights, all that. Here was his opportunity, and it has not been pretty. So thanks, Coutinho.
Right.
Coutinho,
yeah, for sure.
Great stuff, my man, and we'll get you on, again as the season goes on. But happy holidays, man.
Yes, Merry Christmas to you and yours.
All right, my man.
You still owe me wings, Coutinho. I want them.
I got you. We
send some here.
All right.
Send a bunch here.
We got it.
We'll eat them during the show.
Lemon pepper. What? You want lemon pepper?
And garlic parmesan, both. All flats.
Oh, garlic parmesan, lemon pepper, some ranch dressing?
Hell yeah, we're good
Blue
to go.
cheese.
All right.
Blue cheese. Okay.
All right, my man.
Thank you.
All right, brother. What's happening, y'all? It's Chris Broussard.
I'm Rob Parker.
And we are
The Odd Couple. Check us out as often as you can on YouTube.
And always remember, I'm Oscar, and he's Felix.
Oh, man. Are you serious?